match as a whole?
Oh, I mean, a gutsy team win. We had a lot of different people step up at big moments, and really happy, of course. I mean, we've advanced. So here in the playoffs, every match is a big one, and every team is gonna challenge you in different ways and capable of winning big games. And Davenport was coming in playing good ball. Look, that's a team that's improved all year. They took Hillsdale to 5 recently. They took Ferris to 5 the last match of the season, and then they upset Grand Valley in 4 right before this one. So we knew we had our hands full, and we did our best to contain their number 4, heck of a player. We dug deep as a team and got it done. I mean, that was a team win. Very happy with it, and here we are again in the final affairs.
That first set, what do you feel like wasn't working that you were able to get corrected in the next 3 sets?
Yeah, it was a lot of them and not so much of us on defense. I mean, we were trying to make some adjustments on the defensive side of the ball, and I think really for, I wouldn't say the first time all season, but we came out flat, and they credit to Davenport in that set. They were, I think, near perfect offensively and really did a good job. I thought we did a good job adjusting. I mean, they were trying to exploit some areas in our block that I thought we adjusted well too. But like we've been saying for a lot of this year, hey, let's not panic, we're okay, and let's just keep going. And it's easier to do, I should say, when you have the kind of leadership on the floor that we do.
Grace, on the first serve of the next set, launches one, like, it might still be flying. At that point, did you get a little bit concerned, like, oh no, we've given up the first set and now we've just launched the ball?
Yeah. No. Where I was, and I showed some frustration there, and I'll give my assistants credit for calming me down a little there. The defensive side of things, we are a really good team when our defense makes it hard for other teams to score, and we give up easy points, it gets frustrating, and so. I think that we did a pretty good job defensively, and if we can clean up some parts of that tomorrow, we'll be at a better spot. But look, Davenport's offense can roll, and we know what some of their attackers can do. I thought that after the first set, I actually felt like pretty good. I thought we were pretty in control, and we were showing some poise there for the most part, and maybe other than me there in the third set, but we were pretty good.
Talk about, we've talked about all year, but again, Anna gives you so much. She steps up in that moment in the second set. Morgan steps up in the moment in that second set, and you start to dictate the game at that point.
Yeah, no. Anna is the player of the year. I mean, she is, I've told her this, she's, absolutely one of the best players I've ever coached. And she is capable of doing so many things for you, both in service and in serving, but offensively, and listens and takes the right shots, and really is a guide for us out there. Morgan certainly has presence like very few middles do in our league, and I have to give Jill a ton of credit here, not just with the shots that she scored over the total kills, but the clutch shots in that fourth set. I mean, just some big points, often against a double block. Credit to Jillian for really stepping up here at the end there when we needed her most.
Well, that's the thing. Here's a young kid that's still really learning her position there on that side. And talk about just the development for her to be able to step into that moment when you did need her there in the fourth set, and see her be able to rattle off, 4 straight points or something?
She had 7 kills in the fourth set. I mean, that's huge. And it's been apparent, and it continues to be so, that Laura trusts her with the ball and knows the kind of ball she needs at the right time. And we liked that mismatch. There was a blocking mismatch there that we were trying to feed. So that ended up being huge for us. Lindy was another one. For her to step in for Olivia here and do what we've been asking her to do now for 2 seasons straight, in her and the platooning in that position. And I think for not the first time, but in a match like this, I think to see Lindy play with such confidence, and a veteran or a player with experience, because she's gaining this experience as she goes along. That was one of the more confident performances I've seen out of her, and without it, we don't pull that one off.
we were starting to see Lindy not just take big swings, but also the little dump plays
Yeah.
that she didn't maybe have the confidence to do last year, but you're seeing it now at the end of this season. How important is that for an outside hitter to be able to, adjust her shots in different situations in order to give you a different look or
Yeah.
make a play that maybe they weren't prepared for?
It is the essence of an outside hitter. I mean, that's what the position is. It's a craft, and so when you have a repertoire to go to, when you have shots. I mean, look at Anna and Olivia, for example. I mean, you talk about being able to go around the court, put the ball where you want to put the ball. Lindy's getting there, and part of the game plan today was we thought that we could exploit the short tip there, and that's what I mean. I mean, Lindy followed the game plan very well there, and I thought we did a good job coalescing around our hitters there and informing them what was open. And I give Megan and our back row a lot of credit there as well.
Another thing we saw the longer this match went was what we saw against Northwood, where you've got Janie and Morgan in the middle, two completely different middles, but give you what you need in the moments you need them.
Yeah, look, we love the combination of middle performance that we can get out of them, and we believe that when we are firing on all cylinders, it's often the middles that can really help us separate from other teams. We know that we're going to get our points at the pin, and we know that we have the best setter in the region, if not the country. But when our middles are involved in the offense, it is the added points. I mean, we're somewhere around 15, 16 kills a set right now with the middles involved. That's good stuff. That's a lot of earned points. It's the ball control. We can get it to Laura to control the ball and to the right spots offensively. We're in a good spot.
How important was that set win last weekend against Wayne State in setting up a match like this where a couple of times you needed to find ways to fight back?
Yeah, no, that's right. It's like in the first set we're down big there, and part of me is like, I don't know how many times we can expect to come back like this. Probably we should stop, and just come out sharper from the beginning. But no, this team is confident, and you can't fake confidence, and I feel like they're playing pretty confidently, even when things are, going not our way. Like I said, we're a bit short-handed here. You look at the first set, how many times did the ball hit the net and dribble over for an ace? Not to say that's unfair, but that's just unlucky. To just keep on going and staying poised and staying patient, but with urgency the right way, I think is what this team is starting to do pretty well.
Where did you feel like your serving game was today? It seemed, at the end you were able to go to Megan, to Laura, to Janie when you needed them in those moments. But what did you feel like you were at today?
I do feel like we kept the pressure on them, and they countered. I mean, I thought they served really well too, and I'd like to have fewer reception errors than we did. But that being said, I thought that it was pretty balanced both ways. I mean, they did a good job keeping some pressure on us. We stuck in there and serve receive. But I mean, Laura was serving laser beams. I mean, her grace and Anna and just were really nice serving for us today. I thought Megan served pretty well for us today. Janie served well. I mean, pretty good. We missed maybe a few many, and the ones we missed maybe were the kinds that we'd like back. Nonetheless, I thought we kept the pressure on their serve receive enough to, even if it went to 4 and she scored, we knew it was going to her because we were trying to force them on a system. So,
yeah, Ferris again. You've beaten them twice this year, but that doesn't matter now because this is championship game. So, talk about what it's going to take to beat them.
I like the matchup. I know that they are a good team and they have weapons that can score, but we match up very well against them. And we've been playing well here overall. I mean, I think that, I'll just put it this way, there's not a team I think we'd rather be playing than Ferris State tomorrow.
It seemed to be exactly the way Jillian described it as well. There's an excitement about getting another shot at them.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is a competitor. This is what you want. these are the matchups you want, and this is what you fight for and work so hard for, is to do it in a way that is extra special. And so Ferris is a good team. We know we'll have our hands full. They're playing incredibly well. They've won a bunch in a row. We like the matchup, and I couldn't ask for, like I said, I think tomorrow's going to be a beautiful day.